Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Node.js tutorials. In the last video we went through very simple REST API, which was our health check API. In this one we'll go through a little bit more complex and we'll add some request parameters to the API and we'll make it a little bit more advanced this time. So let's get started. What we'll do is we'll create a new API, and the objective of the API will be to accept a parameter in the path and then return a response containing a value of that parameter. So for simplicity purposes, we'll create an API that accepts the name of the ice cream that the user likes and then returns back a message saying, I like this ice cream too, and then that kind of stuff. So the first thing that we need is, again, the router object. So router dot get, and then we'll say I want I like thing. So, and now we want to add a parameter. So we want the user to be able to provide within the URL the ice cream that they like. So it can be ice cream, it can be vanilla, mango, strawberry, whatever, chocolate, anything. But it needs to be a value that's provided in the path. So we don't know what's provided here. It can be anything. So we can't be writing hundreds of these because the possibilities are endless. So what we'll do is we'll ask Express to capture that value for us. And to ask Express nicely, I'll just say colon, and then you can tag it. So you can say that whatever this value is called, I want it to be stored as this value. So we'll just call it ice cream choice, yeah, and that's it. And now, as usual, we'll provide it with the callback function, and then we'll say that whenever this is called, I want to capture this value in a variable, because without that you can't really access it. So we'll just create a var variable called choice, and the value can be extracted from the params object, which is part of the request object, which is in this case req. So we can use req.params.icecream_choice. Now, you'd be sure that this value is exactly the same as this value. So if that value is 1, and if that value does not contain 1, then this will not work. It's going to return undefined, and then you're going to have the code that may not work. So yeah, so that has to be exactly the same as that. This value can be anything, and this value can be anything as well, as long as they are consistent, right? So now that we have captured the user's ice cream choice, we want to do something with it. And to do something with it, we will create a response object. So var response object equals that, and in the JSON we'll provide a message key, a message attribute, and the value of the message attribute will be something like I like plus, and then the ice choice that the person made, and then we'll say 2. So the response, so if in the path, if I said I like and then slash, and then if I said vanilla, then the response will be in JSON message colon I like vanilla 2. Now we'll basically send the response back to the user. So res.send choice, and save that. Go back to Firefox, and if we go to, before we do this, let's go to the terminal and start the thing up. So we'll do npm start, and boom, our server is running now. Go back here, localhost 3000 slash I like, and then we'll give an option here called vanilla, and it says vanilla. Interesting. Oh, right, so that was a mistake. So instead of returning response object, we return choice, so it will return back whatever we typed here. So if I type that, it will return that, which is quite a juvenile mistake. Not juvenile, I guess. It's a bit of an unfair thing to say, but yeah. Everyone makes mistakes, so it's fine. And I forgot to restart the server as well. So npm start, refresh, and I like mango too. Woohoo! We got our response. Now let's do a little bit more advanced thing with this, right? Now let's capture another attribute and then add that to the thing as well. So you can capture more than one attribute in one URL. So now we're going to capture another thing called, I don't know, name. Yeah. So we're going to capture the name. And we're going to capture the name here as well. So user or name, whatever, equals request.params.name, and then we'll say hey, this person, hey, name, I like that too. I like the choice too. Yeah. So we've captured two variables here, ice cream choice and name. The order you capture them isn't important, so that can basically go on the top and the choice can be captured at the bottom. It doesn't matter, but the entry that the user does will matter. So if the user accidentally provides the name first and then the ice cream choice after, then you'll say like, hey vanilla, I like your name too. You know, it would be a bit weird. So yeah, keeping that in mind, save that, go back to here, restart the server. Let's go back to Firefox and restart that. Now, if I hit enter here, it's not going to work because our code is expecting 2 parameters and this one contains 1 parameter. So if I press enter, boom, not found. Right. So let's provide another parameter. So I like mango, and then I'll give my name, Manthan. And hey Manthan, I like mango too. Woohoo! Right. So now we've captured 2 parameters from the URL. That's it for this tutorial. We'll cover a lot more in the next one. So see you guys till then. Take care. Bye bye.